Hey, today we are in Proverbs chapter 30, verses 1 through 5. So let's read this together. The man declares, I am weary, O God. I am weary, O God, and worn out. Surely I am too stupid to be a man. I have not the understanding of a man. I have not learned wisdom, nor have I knowledge of the Holy One. Who has ascended to heaven and come down? Who has gathered the wind in his fists? Who has wrapped up the waters in a garment? Who has established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name? Surely you know. Every word of God proves true. He is a shield to those who take refuge in him. I love the honesty that we are able to find in this chapter. The writer is direct and he is honest with God about where he is and where he feels like he's headed. He's weary, he's anxious, and like a lot of us, he just needs help. But the great thing about this writer is that he does not stay in that weariness. He chooses to move forwards. And he does that by asking himself just a bunch of questions. He begins to ask himself, who is God? What is the character of God? What does it mean to me? When I look around, what does God display to me? And this gives him faith. He says, who has ascended to heaven and come down? Stuff like that, where he knows these things are out of his grasp. He knows that obviously I didn't do these things. Only God could have done these things. And the way he answers all these questions is beautiful. He says in verse 4, what is his name and what is his son's name? Surely you know. He's talking to himself. Surely you know. You know this. You know in your heart who God is and what he's about to do in this circumstance. So have faith. So I want us to be able to do that. I want us to be able to continually remind ourselves and preach to ourselves the character of God, the beauty of God, and what God is doing in the circumstances that we are in. Remind yourself, what is his name? What is his son's name? Surely you know.